All right, we're ready to roll. Here's our first video. In this video, we're going to talk about how I need you to set up your interactive notebook, INB. First of all, you're going to get a black Sharpie and you're going to write your name on the front of a composition book. Hopefully you're using a green one. I really don't care though. I just always think of Algebra 2 as green. Textbooks have always been green when it's Algebra 2. So your interactive notebook is not for the following. It's not for doing your homework for this class or any other class. It's not for losing or sharing with someone else or using as scratch paper. And please do not ever rip a page out of your composition book. The way the composition books are made is it's one big sheet of paper sewn down the middle. And if you rip out half of a page, then the other half will also fall out eventually because of that seam in the middle. So with a dark pen, preferably a Sharpie, put your name on the front. Then the first full page, that one-page spread, is going to be your first page of the table of contents. Then open it up to your first double-page spread and write table of contents 2 more times. You're going to have 3 pages for the table of contents. We are probably going to use 75 or 80 of the 100 pages in your interactive notebook. And as we'll talk about in the next week or so, the last few pages we're going to start using right away as scratch paper for our daily SAT practice. So by now you've put your name on the front and you've labeled the first page and then this first double page spread as table of contents pages. I would go ahead and add to your table of contents every single day. Otherwise, I might say in class, if you've got some free time right now, fill in your table of contents. When we get to Chapter 8, Chapter 10, Chapter 11, and we come across a problem from Chapter 3, it's going to be really handy if you have your table of contents filled in correctly and accurately. You're going to know exactly what page to turn to find examples of how to maybe, I don't know, solve a linear equation. Now, speaking of finding pages easily, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to number the first 25 pages. I don't care where you put your page numbers. For me, it just seems most natural to put the page numbers at the bottom. But after your 3 pages of table of contents pages, your next page will be number 1 and then number 2. So number the first 25 pages. Now in class tomorrow, I'm going to be checking your interactive notebook to see that you've got the 3 pages of table of contents and you've got your pages numbered and you've got your name on the front. So every day, this is what I expect. I expect you to come to class having watched the video and have taken the notes. If you need to work with a video, you can rewind the video and re-listen to what I said. You can rewatch the entire video. You can make notes in the margin or maybe on a post-it note or write in your notes about what's going on here or get extra help, or what I like to do is make a little warning box and you'll see my warning symbols often. So make this interactive notebook work for you. Make note of what you need clarification on. The other thing that I need you to do is after each set of notes, leave some space because we'll probably add some additional examples to your notebook at the beginning of the next class. So after tonight's lesson, hopefully you have a few lines left. If not, we can go on to the next page and put in some more problems tomorrow. Remember that notes are worth 5 points each day, and it's important that you have it done before class starts. Otherwise, it's a 0 out of 5. I'm going to be walking around the room at the beginning of the hour, making sure you have your notes done. So that's really all I have to say about the interactive notebook. Remember, it's important to be watching and listening to my beautiful songbird-like voice and being prepared for class time tomorrow. Again, if you don't watch these videos, you're not going to have a clue what we're doing in class tomorrow. So good work. I'll see you tomorrow.